No dogs in the train room.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Dave, aka Sparky107107. We're at the Brampton Model Railway Show, and this is the interview. So Dave, one of the reasons why I follow you and I'm so impressed with you is that you always comment on every video that you watch, and you always reply to every comment that people give you. So where do you find time to do all this stuff?
Well, most of it, it's when I'm going to bed. I go upstairs to kind of unwind from any daily activities, and I turn on YouTube and watch a couple of the videos. You always got to make some kind of a comment. Say I was here. I think everybody should leave some kind of a comment when they're watching somebody's video, just to say you liked it. And I appreciate their time for putting up a video.
Were you surprised by the outpour of support after the devastating flood?
I was more surprised on the outcome of it. I put up those videos of the flood just because I do so many videos, maybe one or two a week. So I didn't want the viewers to kind of go, oh, where'd Sparky go? He's not doing anymore. Like, is he out of the thing? So I did the flood videos and I did the basement videos. The outcome to me was the surprise. When Vinny put up the video that said, we got to help this guy out, I didn't put those videos up for that reason at all. I put them up to make sure people knew what was going on with me. So the outcome really was a surprise for me. Donations, the support, like the one video I put up of a 13-year-old kid that just shot a video and said, this is for you. The community's awesome, and I'm just happy to be part of it. And hopefully someday the shoe's on the other foot and I get to give back.
Let's get a little personal now.
Uh-oh.
You dragged your lovely wife to this train show. So Model Railer, one of our subscribers, he wants to know how long have you been married and where did you two meet?
Well, it's kind of a good story. Been married to her basically 7 years. And the way we met was we were at work and we're both electricians. We had to pull some cable and I was driving a four-wheeler and I needed a co-pilot. So I had a choice from my boss that said you can either have Amy or you can have this gentleman over here named John Sheridan. And I went, yeah, Amy's coming with me. And right from that day on, we just kind of hit it off. We spent a good week together pulling cable, her in the co-pilot seat. Never looked back. So,
great story. Okay, so Mainline Track Production wants to know, what's your favorite modern locomotive today?
GP38, it's always going to be. And it's got to be Conrail,
So, and why is Conrail your favorite locomotive, or I guess brand of the train line? Company, yeah.
I grew up in St. Thomas, Ontario, and Conrail at the time had a huge station there. So at that era, it was like in the 80s, I either had a choice of Conrail, which I had to cross the tracks every day to go to high school, or it was Chessie System, which meant I had to go all the way across town to even look at their locomotives in their roundhouse. So Conrail it was, and I'd sat there for hours on end watching locomotives, train, work in the yard, and just fell in love with Big Blues.
Another subscriber, the Train Room, he wants to know, what is your favorite train engine you like to run?
That I like to run? I like running them all as long as they got sound.
Okay, Brent, aka Can't Be RR, wants to know how long you've been into model railroading.
Well, I had a layout as I was a child, or when I was a child, or I should say my father had a layout. It was a 4x8 sheet, HO, and it was mine, as long as he was there to turn it on and run it, and I could watch it. So that's when I was a kid. When I finally got into my 20s, I started my own layout, and it was 2 sheets of 4x8, a couple tracks put on it. Back in the DC days, so I had all the little plastic rail joiners in there, and 3 or 4 DC power packs, and I tried to run trains like that. And this layout I got into because my lovely wife bought me a train set for Christmas 2 years ago, and it kind of snowballed ever since.
And what's your favorite thing about model railroading? John Dilley wants to know.
Well, it's not bench work. So, favorite thing, I guess, is just trying to recreate something that I have stuck in my head. Anybody that does watch my channel knows that I really want to do the St. Thomas Rail Yard from Conrail back in the 80s. I've got it stuck in my head the way I want to do it, and I know it's kind of a weird thing to say, but the flood was a good thing because It was going to be on a 12-foot section of wall. Now it's going to be on a 16-foot section of wall. So going to have a little more room to play and make it a little more prototypical, I guess. So.
Well, that answers my next question, because I was going to say, what can we expect with the new layout, the version 2.0, I guess we would say.
Basically, it's going to be the same thing. I really want to get to that rail yard, and everything else is just going to model after that. It'll fall into place. I did want to have a good farm scene with some cows in it. A little bit of industrial here and there, and the bridge, hopefully somebody got a good shot of that bridge that's in there that one of the train tables had, because it's pretty much the same. It is the bridge that I need for my layout. I just got to compress it from 6 feet to 3. So.
When we come back,
what is the meaning behind your handle, Sparky107107?
Oh, I was afraid you were actually going to ask that question too.
oh no, look what the kids did. All those wires, all that mess. You'll never clean it up in time. That's what you need. Wire Wizard. One spray, and those tangled wires go away. Wow, look at that. You just saved 5 minutes of your precious time. Wire Wizard, buy it now. On shelves next to invisible paint.
Okay, so now we're at the moment. This is the pinnacle of the interview. The question everyone's dying to know. What is the meaning behind your handle, Sparky107107?
Oh, I was afraid you were actually going to ask that question too, because I'm going to break a lot of hearts on this one. It's nothing to do train related. I'd love to tell you guys the story if I saw a train with 107 on it, but it's not the case at all. And some of you guys might even relate to this. When I signed up for my Yahoo channel, I put in Sparky, and it said, nope, Sparky's taken. Try Sparky 107. And I went, no, I'm better than that. I'm 107, 107. So nothing train related at all. It was just Yahoo gave it to me, and I took it a step farther and made it my own. Sorry, guys.
That's a good story. I like that. Okay, so you're almost at 500 subscribers. You got about 488 now. Do you plan on doing anything to celebrate your 500 subscribers?
That's going to be a hard question to answer at this time, because I have to get caught up on finances and stuff like that. For 200, I did 3 draws, $100 and $250 draws. For the 500 one, I was actually going to ask some of the viewers what they wanted, if it was a $500 gift certificate to one person, or 200 and then some 100 ones. But I do want to do something special. I really got to give back to the community and to my viewers, and I am going to do something. It's just might not be at the 500 spot. Might have to postpone it a little bit. That's all. But there will be something.
Well, no pressure. It's understandable. Sparky, aka Dave, thank you so much.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure meeting you.
So,
all the best.
My question to you: what'd you buy at the show? Or is that another video?
That's another video.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Okay.